Hello and welcome. Old subscribers, don't worry, this is going to just be in addition to the Brawl content. There's going to be Brawlhalla content and Apex content. New people, my first ever Apex video, so I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to need feedback on this video, on editing, style, what you want to see in the future. Because it's my first ever video, I'm going to need people who watch a lot of Apex content to tell me what makes their videos so good, if this video isn't that good. And if it is good, please, tell me in the comments. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Laters. So if you've played any Mirage, you know you can slide and launch your decoy, right? And it keeps your slide momentum for a while, right? And what you can use this for, right? That's a pretty basic tech, but this is easy, but it's a bit more advanced. If I know an enemy is selling right here, right? You'll see that I can throw a decoy, and the decoy will slide really quick, and then I can beam them. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like in first person from this exact situation. From my point of view, and then I'll show you what it looks like from the enemy being having it done to's point of view.
I'm down. Need a medic.
So one really important tip as a Mirage is knowing line of sight and knowing how to break it. If there's an enemy right here chasing me and I turn a corner and want to free bamboozle, I just shoot my decoy out and maybe turn around again, and they're guaranteed to just shoot it. If they don't see me pop a decoy, right, if they're right here where my decoy is now and I'm here and they can't see me and I pop a decoy and run in this corner, they're going to shoot it no matter what. And and what you can do is you can run away from enemies and then hide like around the corner and put them where you should go. So if I'm running away from an enemy here, I'll show you what it looks like on my screen. Get behind this rock, throw the decoy here, and then just wait here, shoot them. They're going to shoot this decoy, and I'm going to have a good time to get some damage. And now I'm going to show you what that looks like in actual use.
Fired, and they're hitting me. Go out and bamboozle them. She got bamboozled. Downed an enemy. Shot at.
So this next piece of tech involves a wall bounce, right? And this is where you slide jump into a wall and you kind of jump off it and bounce off it, as the term wall bounce implies. And I'll show you how to do it really quickly. If I don't go over it enough for you to know, just look up a guide. So you slide jump into a wall and then take all hands off movement keys, everything. And then if you're on PC, you just bind scroll wheel back to jump and you mash scroll wheel back as you're going into the wall. If you're not on and you're on controller, you just have to time your jump button when you see your cursor go away, or just land the timing. As you can see, my cursor will go away and I press it and I do a wall bounce, right? This is the tip I've never had anyone talk about, but you can use Mirage's invisibility to wall bounce, jump over your opponent, and they'll have no clue where you are. I'll show it to you how to do it right now. As you can see, I'm invisible this entire time, and I'm still invisible, and when I land, I'm not. But then, they have no clue who is who. There is no way they can know because I popped it when I was above them and behind them. So that is that tech, and I'll show you what it looks like doing it to an opponent, and I'll show you what it looks like from the opponent's point of view as well.
Using the decoy escape.
So as the character that confuses everyone, and obviously, bamboozles people, Mirage is really good at wasting people's ammo. And this is one thing that a lot of Mirages just don't even think about, right? So when you pop your ult, you create a lot of, you can create a lot of decoys for them to shoot, to the point where the likelihood is they're not going to shoot you. So if you wait till they, unload like half a magazine, right, with an R301, or you hear them pop a few wingman bullets, then shoot back at them. Don't shoot instantly, right? If you have a purple mag R301 right now with 28 ammo, if they like pop it, they shoot this decoy, blah blah blah. Now they have like 8 ammo, right, or maybe like 12 ammo, and then if you shoot them back, then they have to do this, then they have to reload, and then in that entire time they're reloading, you have full ammo and you're shooting at them. And I'll quickly give an example to this when my ult charges, which will be like 1 second. And if it's a 1v1, this makes Mirage a really good character. Like, watch this. So if I pop ult as Mirage and I don't know which is which, okay, if I'm like a Pathfinder, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and I have to almost reload anyway. I'll do 1, the 2, 3, the 4, and then I've got 8 ammo. 8, and then I shoot. And then even if I land every bullet, I still have to reload. And then this gives you, the Mirage player, maybe a full magazine just to beam them. So, and I'm going to show you kind of what this looks like in real time.
Getting shot at. Troops to the rescue. Bam goes the boozle. You got Bam. She got Bam. Enemy down. Opening fire on the enemy. The enemies are shooting at me. I am down.
So now I'm going to go in first person and talk about the best weapons to use for Mirage, and weapons that are just slightly better on him than for any other character. So first we're going to grab 2 obvious weapons, right? The R9 and PK, right? This is because Mirage works better at close range, right? He doesn't really have any long range abilities. And these weapons have really, really high burst damage, right? You can kill someone really quickly, especially with like a PK. 99 damage. Maybe the kill time isn't the quickest, but the burst damage is. And on a character like Mirage, when you have Mirage ult, right, you can land that like 90 damage before they even know you're there, right? Before they even know you're there, because every other character is normally, when you get seen, you get shot. But Mirage has the privilege of, you know, sometimes being able to be seen and not be shot. So if you can land 99 damage before they can even see you, then the fight is kind of won. And obviously the best shotgun in the game right now is the Eva, and you know, it's still probably the best on Mirage, but when I'm playing Mirage I prefer to use the PK, because I can quickly do that like before they can even react, whereas the Eva can shoot for a max of 60 damage. So it kind of increases how effective your bamboozle is. You know, if you turn a corner and PK someone for 90 like that and they don't even know you're there, versus an Eva shot which would be, you know, 50, 40. And obviously the R9 is just really, really high burst damage. But another weapon which is also good on Mirage is the R301. High burst damage again, but just slightly longer range. And this is just good on every character, and I recommend, you know, R3 PK is a really strong loadout with good high burst damage at all range, and kind of suits Mirage very well. Obviously the Wingman is good on him because the 45 base damage before they even know you're there. But a weapon which is very underrated on him is the Spitfire. So the Spitfire is one of the best guns in the game already. And its main weakness is you're very slow at ADSing, right? But when you're Mirage, you have all of these decoys, so you know you have that you probably get that much damage before they even realize it's you, and then you already have the lead, so you don't have to worry about getting shredded the second you ADS and shoot someone. And they're kind of the weapons which I would recommend on Mirage. Also, this is a little, if you're like a very, very skillful player, if you want to do a bit of close range sniping, I would recommend the Sentinel. Now this is a very risky loadout, and a lot of people will just disagree with me flat out here, but a loadout like Sentinel R9 works really well, just because you can do something like this off your ult. That's the ultator. You can do something like this quickly. So you pop your ult, line up the headshot them, and obviously I wouldn't have to do that pull animation, but you can headshot them and then instantly kill them with 140 burst damage. And even them, you know, if you're here, you can land the 70 before they even know you're there, and then finish them off with your R9. So there are a few loadouts that might be a bit more effective on Mirage, and obviously if you're very new to the game, you don't know what is meta. So I would recommend picking up all those guns. All these loadouts are very strong on all characters, but I think Mirage does suit especially like the PK and the Sentinel. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. The wall bounce one is especially useful because of the invisibility, and you can just get a free like PK shot on them or shotgun shot or whatever. But I hope, please like this video, please share it, and please sub. This was really like not scary for me to make, because that sounds like kind of pathetic, but it kind of was. It's my first video that's just ever been non-Brawlhalla, which is a fighting game. And I'm trying out Apex, and I want to make some more Apex content, and of course keep with both of mine. So you know, if you're from the Apex community, tell me what characters you want. Do you want gameplay? Do you want this? Do you want that? What character? You know, anything you want from me, I'm happy to do and look at, and tell me how I can make my video better. Because honestly, I've never done YouTube for Apex. I don't know what works and what doesn't. So thanks for watching. Peace. I really hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe.